So, video response for the Vinerhyme. In response to my video, which was a response to the Vinerhyme. The name, by the way, is IRE138. IRE is in Ireland. But thank you for your post. There's a lot of people out there that, just because I said something that was contradictory to what they may believe, would have automatically shut me down. I appreciate that you at least have a willingness for some sort of open discussion. That being said, just want to address one short point, and I'll be off here. What you're saying is that if man does figure out how to create life, he will have proven the thing that he is trying to disprove. Not necessarily true. Okay, once we have an understanding of how life really all comes together and works, then we will understand the conditions under which it could have developed on its own. Just because we don't understand how it works right now, we cannot posit an idea of the condition of the temperature of the planet's surface, the elements that would have needed to have combined to create that first spark. And I'm sure you've heard, and I don't know for sure what it is, nobody does, but I'm sure you've heard the idea that there were very high amounts of heat and possibly electricity involved in that first initial transformation of inanimate to animate. And yeah, I hear what you're saying about the building blocks of life also containing information. Okay, but what we don't understand yet is how that information is encoded, what causes that information to be encoded. And in the very, very simplest of life forms, that code is obviously much, much, much simpler. Now, if we go with the idea of things evolving over time, which I know is not something creationists like, the whole idea of evolution is just horrifying to them for some reason, because, to take a side trip for just a second, I don't understand why it's so horrifying. Even if you are a believer in God and believe that God started life, why can't the two camps sit side by side? Okay, God created the spark that created the first little bit of life, and that life has been evolving ever since. I mean, there's no reason to knee-jerk evolution out of any realm of possibility for yourself just because you're a creationist. Okay, that being said, back to addressing the original issue. All I'm saying is that once we understand how it's put together, yes, we will have proven that man can make life, but more importantly than proving or disproving any of that is that will give us the keys to understanding the conditions that were necessary for life to form on its own. That's all. And once again, may your God bless you, as my lack of one surely will not. And thanks for playing.